Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're a developer, you know Python, and you are just itching to build something that's truly your own, then you're in exactly the right place. We're about to lay out a complete step-by-step roadmap to launch a real AI business in just 1 month. I'm guessing this feels familiar. You've got solid coding skills, but you're kind of stuck in that 9-to-5 grind, living paycheck to paycheck. You see this massive AI boom happening all around you, and you want in, not just for another job, but for a real piece of the action, a project that pays you.
Well, this is it. This is your roadmap. And look, this isn't just some theory. It's a proven, low-cost plan that's been approved by the indie hacker community. It can get you earning real money in weeks with the potential to scale big. And the best part? No venture capital, no fancy business degree, just the skills you already have and the drive to build something awesome.
So why this route? Why build an AI software as a service, or a SaaS, right now? Let's get into it, because this is a truly golden opportunity for solo developers.
The business model itself is just incredibly powerful. First, you get that sweet recurring revenue. You build the thing once, and it pays you every single month. Second, your costs are ridiculously low. You only pay for the AI when your customers actually use it. Third, the market is massive. I mean, every small business out there needs AI for things like marketing or support, but they can't afford a huge team. And finally, this isn't a gamble. It's a proven tech stack that other founders are using right now to make over $10,000 a month. All right, let's talk about the toolkit. You do not need a complicated, expensive, enterprise-level setup. This is all about the minimal viable stack. It's designed to be cheap, powerful, and super easy to get started with. The beauty here is in the simplicity. For your backend, you've got Fast API. It's lightning fast, you probably already know it, and it'll run on a cheap $7 server. For the AI magic, the OpenAI API means you have zero hardware costs. You just pay as you go. Supabase handles your database and all the user login stuff, and its free tier is more than enough to get you started. For the front end, the part your users see, Next.js on Vercel gives you a modern UI and deploys with basically zero effort. And, so important for the Indian market, Stripe handles all your payments, including UPI. You just host your backend on a service like Render, and you are literally good to go.
So the bottom line is, this is not overwhelming. You're really just signing up for a handful of services, and most of them won't cost you a single rupee until you actually have paying customers. It's lean, it's smart, and it's totally manageable for one person.
Okay, now we're at the heart of it. This is the exact week-by-week plan to take you from a simple idea to a launched, money-making business in just 30 days.
We've broken the whole month down into these clear, simple sprints. We start with the most important step of all, validation. Then we get our hands dirty building the back end, then the front end, we deploy everything, and finally, the really exciting part, we get our first paying users. So let's dig into that first, critical step. Now listen, before you write a single line of code, you're going to spend 2 days on this. First, pick a tiny niche you understand, something like AI-generated product descriptions for Shopify stores. Then build a dead simple landing page explaining the idea. Send out 30 personalized emails to people in that niche. And your goal is just to get 3 people to write back and say, yeah, I'm interested. Let me know when it's ready. That's your green light. This one step will save you from wasting months building something nobody actually wants.
Okay, validation is a go. Now for the fun part, the build. Over the next 3 weeks, you're basically just connecting the pieces we already talked about. Your Fast API backend is the engine. It'll call OpenAI and use Supabase to track usage. Your Next.js frontend is where users log in and interact with the tool. You'll push the backend live on Render and the frontend on Vercel. And finally, you wire up Stripe to handle the money. Each step is a clear, achievable goal.
Of course, no journey is perfectly smooth. You're going to hit some bumps. But the good news is, you're not the first person to walk this path. We know the common problems, and more importantly, we know the quick fixes.
So what happens when you hit these roadblocks? If you're not getting any signups, don't just send more emails, personalize them, test different headlines. What if your OpenAI bill starts getting a little scary? No problem, just set usage quotas for each of your plans. If users are signing up and then leaving right away, that usually means they're confused. Make a quick 5-minute tutorial video, and a huge one in India. Make sure your payment page screams, "We accept UPI and all Indian cards." These are simple solutions to what can feel like project-killing problems.
So you did it. You launched, you've got customers. What's next? Well, this isn't just about making a few $100s. This entire journey is designed to fundamentally upgrade your skill set and your whole career.
Think about this for a second. The core tech skills you need to learn here, from Fast API to Stripe integration, take about 42 hours to master. That's it. That's less than a week of focused effort. And all the resources you need are free. Official documentation, YouTube guides, you name it. You are way closer to being ready than you think.
This is your first goal. $500 a month, and it's totally realistic. But this isn't just side cash. This is the ultimate proof. It's validation that you built something real that people are willing to pay for. But that's just the start. You keep improving, you find your audience, and this is where it can lead. $10,000 a month. This is not a fantasy number. It's what successful indie founders using this exact stack are achieving. This is life-changing income. And here's the best part. Even if you decide running a SaaS isn't for you, just look at the skills you've built. They're in massive demand. You could do freelance AI automation gigs and earn up to $80 an hour for this exact expertise. You've basically built yourself a high-income safety net. And this gets to the real power of what you've accomplished. Forget about certificates. A real product with real paying users on your portfolio, that is the single strongest proof of skill you can offer. It tells any future employer or client that you don't just know how to code, you know how to build, you know how to ship, and you know how to create value.
And really, it all comes down to this one simple idea. This AI boom, it isn't waiting for people with perfect resumes or fancy credentials. It's waiting for the builders. It's waiting for the people who ship.
So there you have it. The complete map is in your hands. You've got the skills, you have the plan, and you know the incredible potential. The only question left is, what will you build?